I used to be one of those circle game, dab, dank memes, all of this stuff, right? Matter of fact, I used to be one of the first ones to watch anime before it was super popular and all that stuff. So for that reason alone, put some respect on my name. But for the others, don't. What I'm trying to say is that I used to be a nerd, really geeky, whatever, on social and stuff, and I was not proud of myself or how I lived. Anyway, the point is, I didn't like how I was, and I was unhappy with my state. I was nerdy and stuff, and if you like the way that you are, cool. But it wasn't the case for me, because I didn't like this world, and I even had my best friend, right, which was closest to me in mindset. He used to do this thing where he would write in a book, "I hate this world and everything in it," over and over again. Oh my god, what a nerd. But he was cooler than me back then. But anyway, it was super edgy, super embarrassing. Like, look at me, I can't stop smiling, dude. To move on, I got interested in psychology and how to actually become a more charismatic person in real life. And there's an anime that I want to talk about today, and something very similar happens. The most perfect and popular girl meets this guy that she just can't beat. She beats everybody in everything, in literally everything. Studies, looks, popularity. But she can't beat this guy at this one video game. He's the best in Japan after all. She decides to meet up with him, and they find out that they actually go to the same school, and that this guy is an absolute loser. He's only good at that game and that's it. And then they debate on life philosophy because the girl's really disappointed. She thought, finally somebody that's better than me at something, I want to see what I like, and then she saw that he was a loser. She takes it upon herself to train him because he looks down on life, calling it a bad game. And she starts setting him goals like talk to this person 3 times before the end of the day, do this, blah 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 until the end of the day. Make sure you do this and that before this date. What she does is that she gamifies life by giving him actual concrete objectives that he can work towards, right? And accomplish right now. And it's got clearly in front of him. Now on the surface it may not do much, right? How is talking to a few people cure my antisocialness and things of the sort? But you see that he gets more and more comfortable with these things, that people actually start seeing him because he puts himself out there, and little by little it starts to work. As the anime develops, of course he still gets anxiety and he still has his own opinion about things like, am I acting out of honesty or not? These are problems. And I looked at this anime and I thought, this is exactly what happened with me in real life. I didn't have anybody like Hinami, which is the girl in the anime, but I had charisma on command, and that's what I did. I saw their videos and they said, okay, practice this, practice that, do this and that. So I tried some things out, and I set myself, after watching this anime, real life goals like, I think I even asked a few friends, but I may be wrong, to do the same thing, but because I had friends that were antisocial and took them in as disciples. Anyway, I told myself, I'm going to give 10 girls, different girls, compliments today. I'm going to try to speak to this person even though, we're in different social ranks. Things like that happen in school. And little by little, I got more and more confident. Obviously, I had an event, if you watched my videos you would know, where I had something called NCS that I went to, and then I flipped a switch and I became popular ever since. But these were really super useful things leading up to that made me more comfortable in becoming a different person that I wanted to become, a more better self. Anyway, what I want you to abstract from this anime is that you can gamify your own life. We have already seen people try this with solo leveling, like do 100 push-ups, do this, do that, and they've even taken it into a psychological aspect. Do studies or talk to strangers. This is essentially that anime actually did it first. And let's say that you're in a position where you want to improve and you're not yet complacent, you have a burning desire to become better. Well, what if you set yourself some goals? And if not, look, if you're struggling, join my Discord below, send me a message on my profile, I'll put it in there, what should I do guys? And then I'll give you some goals myself because it's easier sometimes if another person gives it to you. Anyway, and give yourself something like, I'm going to smile at 10 strangers, right? And then you escalate that. I'm going to talk to 10 strangers. I'm going to give 5 strangers compliments, right? And you complete that all in a day. You say to yourself, before I go home. So you actually have to wander around in the street until you go home. And by doing this, you gamify your real life experience. And what happens is, we've all been grinding away at games before, right? And we've seen how we were capable of just spending hours on hours on hours. And it wasn't a problem, it wasn't difficult, we enjoyed it. We can do that in real life, and we can have that sensation in real life. You may be beyond the whole school thing, that's fine. If you're in a workplace, it's the same thing. What if you tried to get a raise? What if you tried to look for a better job? You would try it by, okay, today I'm going to ask training on this aspect, I'm going to talk to the boss, and now I'm going to try and get relations with them and them. I'm going to invite them out to eat. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And you work it out to progress in your life, not only for school and stuff, right? Your character will always be with you. And in this case, it's not your character that you're improving, you're making actual improvements. But it could be like, okay, I'm going to become a better speaker, right? I need you practice talking to strangers, or you practice storytelling. I'm going to keep the audience hooked in for like a whole minute, see if I can do that. And you translate these skills to virtually anything else in life. This was a very inspiring anime, which I don't think any people in self-improvement have spoken about before. So check it out if you want, it's quite short and pleasant. And I hope you liked it. Again, join my Discord, I'd love to see you there. Strive to be 1% better every day, and much love. Quick reminder to fix your posture and take deep breaths into your diaphragm from your nose.